What you're looking for is you'll realise that the obvious trade is discounted quickly. But when you do one line of dots and look at batteries and say, well, battery sales to store the power that comes from solar, they're going to do well. But then if you find out that these batteries either use zinc, for example, and there'll be a zinc mining company, or more importantly, if you can find that there's only one company that makes those batteries for the new types of solar panels, that's the home run. Yeah. Then what you look for is you look for the graph, and let's say there's the graph of solar panel sales. Everything's going up, it looks great. Then we look at, then we look at the sales, and we'll see the sales, the axis is better this way around. The companies who've done that will have gone up in price as well. Make it look like a stock chart if you want. That's not an obvious trade. Then we get to battery manufacturers, and we might find this has happened. Maybe they're starting to move. And then we come down to this company that nobody's ever heard of because it's a small company based out of Switzerland, and it's only worth, $100 million as opposed to the 70 trillion or 80 trillion that Vodafone was worth, and it's done this. And you would say, that is a fantastic opportunity. Then you find out that these batteries are 80% of their revenue, and nobody's figured out that they're now selling these, they can't get these batteries out fast enough, then you're going to make a home run. Yeah. And that's idea generation, and we've gone a bit too far into it. That sorts out the great investors from the average investors.
A quick real example of that was, I believe, when suddenly the whole world started asking for flat TV tubes instead of the old CRTs, and it turned out some company somewhere was the only one making
one company in Germany,
these mega matrices of zillions of dots, and they went through the roof, I believe. Unfortunately, I didn't know it at the time.
Exactly. And the world is full of those things. It's all about doing more homework than everybody else.
Yeah.
Most of the people that move the prices initially are generally lazy. Because generally the market maker comes in, marks down his stock based on news, and that's it. The real investors are the people who dig in, find about it, look for it, find the momentum when it's working in your favour, and then press the bet, you'll make a great deal of money. But those don't come up often, so maybe 2 or 3 of you will find one of those at any point. Even if it's a short-term trade, a long-term trade, you'll only find, over the entire course of 8 weeks, maybe 1 or 2 people will find one of those. But it's brilliant when you do.